Greetings guys, Prince here. So I'm still in the mood of designing something as simple in my own concept, which is in line with the campaign that I'm doing for the masterclass that is coming up in July, which is the masterclass that you are seeing actually on the screen. So please be part of this masterclass. It's going to be life-changing, especially in the area of finance, the aspect of finance or the financial aspect of your work or of your craft. So if you are a graphic designer that wants to be making something, doing what he or she likes, if you like what you do and you want to be making something out of that, this is a class not to miss. A lot will be shared. So there's going to be a class for 15, there's going to be a class for 30, and the good news is that the early bird offer is still on, so you pay 50% off. So the class for $30 is going to be 15, and the class for 15 is going to be 7.5. And the good news is that what we are doing, or I'm also doing what I call the pair, or what I'm calling paying in a group. So if you are out there and you're saying, Prince, I don't think I can make it on my own, even if it's 7, even if it's 15, even if it's actual prices, I don't think I can make it, just comment the word pair, and then I'm going to look at other people who are sending the same message or the same comment. Then I'm going to pair you, and then you pay a certain amount of money as a group, and I'm only allowing like 4 people. So please do comment pair if you cannot be able to afford any of this class, whether on normal price or 50% off offer. So just do drop a comment. And the design that I'm going to be doing in this video is going to be provided like I've now been doing. It's free. All you have to do is drop a comment, drop a like. If you don't want to do any of that, then you just go ahead and buy this particular template. It will be provided on my digital stores. So one thing that I want to mention before I even get started is, like, someone made me laugh. He was asking me if there's going to be a possibility of him making $100 to $200 every month if he attends this class. And I can say, and I will say, and like I answered him, it's very much possible. Actually, to me, that's what I call basic income. There's going to be more than that. When you just attend this class and learn everything that is going to be discussed, there's going to be more than that. I showed him a proof of just the things that I needed for me to record the class, the lights, the everything. I just spent in 2 weeks. Okay, I spent in Zambian kwacha, the amount that I spent strictly from graphics, it was somewhere like let me just say 15,000. Just the thing that I needed, which is like $600 in 2 weeks that I spent. $600 just getting the lights, getting the room set, bought the new chair, just doing things that I know, okay, these I'm gonna be needing them. Spend like $600. So you can just imagine there's gonna be more money. $200. That is where we are gonna be starting from, going up. Yeah. So that's that. Let us get started. So I have this image right here. I didn't cut this image, so I'm gonna be doing that. So please, if you are new to Photoshop, or if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. I normally drop some inspiration videos or some explanation here and there, in regards to Photoshop. So yeah, and I also have classes. If you want to learn how to design professionally, or just want to learn the basics so that you can get started, there's always going to be a class. My details are provided in the description of this video below if you're watching this on YouTube, and above if you're watching this on Facebook. So let's just cut this image. And I'm going to try to do a rough job here due to time. Okay, so when you are cutting images, it's always recommended you learn how to do it manually than how to do it automatically, because sometimes you will not have the privilege to be provided with good images. Okay, this is not a beginner's guide, so certain things will not be explained, and it will be hard for some people, especially if you are new. Okay, so let's just go right ahead and then do the needful here and there. Like I said, I'm not really gonna be doing a great job in some of these areas. So what I'm using to cut this image is called the pen tool. You can find it here, or you can just right click, and then you can see here, sometimes you might be on a different tool. Just right click and then choose the pen tool, the pen tool. Okay, so the template is free. All you have to do is drop a comment, drop a like. Then after you do that, that's when you can come and, you know, the video I dropped yesterday, you people, you always make me smile. Yeah, the video has got 3 comments, but come and check the requests for people to have the template. You will not have it. I'm not stupid. You will not have it. Okay, you have not commented, you have not liked, but you are quick to go and click on the access to the template, because people, they are thinking that the templates, you know, when just you click there, you'll be given a downloading link. No, unless I approve. So I can only approve if I see your comment and I see your like. Let us grow this system of supporting each other, not whereby the video has got an explanation on how things are done. Already that's enough contribution. Remember, these videos we're uploading them, they are very expensive to upload. We're using data here. So you supporting with a comment is not really something bad. Yeah. And for those who are coming for the class, the video for yesterday, the template for yesterday and even today, they are free for you. Okay, you just tell me you need the template and the template will be sent. Okay, so let us go ahead, new, and then let us be using this. Let us use this size. Okay, and then I'm gonna just get this image and bring it in here, and then I'm gonna just tweak it like so, bring it like so, you know, and then we're gonna do the obvious, you know. So let us come here, and then this is not a beginner's guide, please. This is not a beginner's guide, so don't chew me. I'm telling you, it's not a beginner's guide. Okay, so I'm good like so. The color grade will be done behind the scene, because I've got a class where we talk about how we make these posters look juicy. Okay, so this is nice. What I want to do is add a bit of some happening in the background. Of course, this is also the issue of personal preference, because sometimes people, they will just say, hey, leave it like that. And even when we are talking about designing in this case, these days, you know, these images, people are selling them, you know. I'm sorry, I'm not explaining certain things. Okay, it's not a beginner's guide, please. Na papata in Bemba, in my language. Okay, can we light this space here? Someone was telling me that you can't make a poster in minutes. Guys, me, I can make posters in minutes. I don't know. Please, I've been doing this for the longest time possible. You want me? You think it's me that can spend hours on it? The only thing that wastes my time on a design at this point, probably how many people are on a design, you know. Yeah, you know, because I have to go through cutting of the images, and yeah, those are things that can waste my time. Not really that I spend 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours designing a poster. What for? Okay, so from here, we're gonna say midweek, but I want to do it in such a way. I love his smile, I love his suit, I love his body size, I love the size of his head. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but I don't know about you. in my journey, I've seen that even the size of the head matters in the design. Like seriously, I see that on a lot. The size of the head also matters. Trust me. Especially in a place where I've seen me having a challenge, especially in a place where, or in a situation where you are using too many pictures, it really matters. What's going on here? Sorry. Why is it still? Why is it showing when? Okay, let's do this. Okay, then let's choose this, do this midweek, and then let us just make it bigger like so. So I'll try to be using a different font throughout this probably week. I don't want to use the same font for everything. No, for all the designs, though, I'll try to see if I can be changing every time we design something. We use a different font. So the mountains, can we go like maybe so? Awesome. So what else can we add? Let me get a shape, and then let me do this. Please attend my class and let us help explain what we are doing. Okay, so let us get this like so. I don't know if it will make sense, but let me just get rid of that, bring that back, and then bring that up like so, like so. Drop the opacity like so, make a duplicate of this, make it like so. Okay, okay, so what I'm doing here is also just the issue of personal preference. It's not like if you don't like something like this, you can always change them. Let me just make it into a group, and then okay, so in me, I try a lot of things, my style, right? If I don't find it later on, if I don't find it to be important, I remove it. Okay, so I'm gonna get my shape, my pen tool, and I'm gonna come on this layer, and I'm gonna type in Thursday midweek service. I don't know if I have typed service. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna reduce okay, like so. Let's add that E back, and then I'm gonna copy everything on the text part, and then just reduce it, and then increase it like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the whole text and then bring it in like so. drop it like so. Okay, so let me just reduce it as well. Awesome. Okay, so again back, reduce. Maybe one last small, like so. Reduce. Can we try to make this white? Okay, so we're gonna come on his hand. So me, I could want to paint him like so, you know. But sometimes maybe these men of God will say, I want the watch to show a bit, maybe, so we can, you know. Okay, let me repaint him again. Repaint him like so. Yeah, this is good. But maybe just a bit here, then there. No, since this is not a job, since this is not like, you know, let me do what I want. I forgot his name. So we'll just say Grace. Let's put in his name. You know, like so. And say Apostle Grace. Like so. And then what we want to do is on top here, put width. Okay. And then let us see if we can add a shape behind him, behind his names. Okay. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Don't lose me. You know, we're just playing. Take them. Sometimes you guys, let me tell you this secret. Sometimes what kills us is taking this code, this design thing, taking it too personal. You know, sometimes this design taking it too personal, you can be able to miss it. Just make it as in just playing around with some stuff here. You know, so let us this side is too empty. We might want to put something here. Let us go ahead and look for something in here. And then what we want, this is one of my favorite stuff. Nope, it's not there. I think it is somewhere here. Let's see where you at. Like, seriously? No, I think it's there. Okay, it is here. You know, I love this thing. I love it so much. I've used it billions of times. It just makes the work easier for me. So let us try to blend it in. Okay, we'll try to change one or two things. Look at that. Just look at that. Okay, so let us get rid of this side, and then we're gonna blur it, and then we're gonna reduce the opacity. All right. Okay. Awesome. What are we dealing with now? Midweek service. Midweek service. Oh no. Oh no. Midweek service. Midweek service. Or should we say midweek Mavis? Midweek service. Okay, there's something wrong with the name. The name is too big. Okay, so let us add in something amazing, like so. And then I'm just gonna make a duplicate, and then I'm gonna drag this aside as well. So this poster, I'm already making it for me as well. Me, I'll use it to, if you don't want it to, me, I'll use it to, it's the same thing we did yesterday. We're gonna do it again today, but today we're gonna do something amazing. What we're gonna do here is that we're gonna say 7 p.m. We are just changing the position, you know, and then we're making it blue. We can even add cut now. What is going on? If this cuts, I'm uploading the video like that. Trust you me, I'm not going to start all over again. Sure. Like, seriously? Photoshop, why would you do that? Sometimes that happens when you're moving so fast, you know, like what I was. Yeah, so let's see if it's there. If it's not there, I'm gonna end from there, and then I'm gonna work on it. I don't know, maybe in the background. I have a problem because I've already said the template, you'll find it here. The template, you're gonna find it there, you know. But I pray it has saved some data. I don't know if it will start from there, but I'm sure it will start from somewhere. I just pray it's not. And that's why they advise in these things called editing. When you edit, Control C, you are editing, you know, make few step, Control C, it constantly saves the progress that you're making. It's very important, you know, it's very, very important. That's why the first thing that you do is actually, the normal way is after you have made your document, you need to name it, right? So that now you even choose where you want this thing to be at. You see where it has taken us, right? So it has taken us from there. So what you do is control this, and then you save this, okay, on your directory. Let's say we're gonna save this midweek flyer, right? Template. We save it like so. Then as you are editing, you just press Ctrl C. You see here to be saving. Why is it not showing? When you just do Ctrl C, maybe it's too light, but it should be able to show progress. Okay, let me move this like so. Ctrl C. You've seen the way it has just moved. I think you can see Ctrl C. So it's saving in the background. Okay, so let us it hasn't really made much. We didn't make much. I think there was just that issue of this. Yeah, it didn't really take much out of that. So where is that? So we're sure to save it this time around. Okay, we'll be doing that. Okay, and what we did is we brought it beneath, and then what we did was we made this into that, and then there was a bit of some edit, and then there was a bit of some blurring. You know, there was a bit of some reducing the opacity. You know, we'll go back and add we'll add the name. Okay, so service, but I don't like the spacing in between mid and week, so we take it a bit up, closer by, then this also closer by. Okay, I've even changed my mind about writing the date the way I wanted to write it. So what I want to add here, I will add the shape as well, but I'm not gonna add what you think. So this time around we're gonna just find a scripture for that. Okay, so we're gonna open the browser. Hope my net is there, and then we're gonna say what? Okay, let us look at the background first. Okay, let us say scriptures that talks about not giving up, something close to that, not giving up. Okay, then we're gonna look at some of the. So Galatians 6:9 says what? So let us not give up in doing what is good. No, this one sounds like I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. This is good, but it's short. But those who hope in the Lord, they will renew their strength, and they will also like. This one is cool. So this one is okay. This one is cool. Okay, so that is the one we're gonna add in here, and then we're gonna paste it. We're gonna double click, and then I'm gonna keep quiet because I'm not supposed to say this. Okay, so let us guys, are you seeing how this thing is looking? No, like seriously. Okay, so we're gonna do something like so maybe. Okay, like so maybe. Okay, we'll see. Isaiah, Keziah, you know. So we can see that this is a bit way too big. So let's just get the eraser. We'll use the eraser. Just make it. We'll just make the eraser hard, you know. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but to me, yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is I don't know why I insist on having having a shape for the name. I don't know why, like seriously, I don't know why. I dey insist say make I add name for this shape. Okay, what else can we do here? Please drop a comment if you want to be paired with other people, and for in case maybe you are not comfortable with dropping a comment, what you can do is just come inbox. It's still okay. You can come inbox in my inbox and just say, okay, Prince, pair me with someone, or in other words, put me in a group. I want to attend the masterclass. So yeah, then I'll check if there are other people. Then I will be able to help you in that manner. It will be a pleasure seeing you guys in this masterclass. It will be a pleasure. It will be a pleasure. So we are done. So what are we missing now? Date, time, and venue, right? So we're gonna say Thursday, 27th June. Okay, we are putting in a different type of a date. Okay, I just wanted a different type, a different layout. I hope it will match somewhere here. I hope it matches, because yeah, so I just wanted something a bit different from what we did yesterday. So let me just lock the background edits. I think the image as well. What else am I collecting that I'm not supposed to be collecting? Okay, so let us try to So let us just try to so we're just gonna try to do something really real quickly, and then we're just gonna do a bit of that, you know. This really looks great, guys. At this point you just have to give me a like. Come on, guys, come on. Okay, but let's just reduce it as well. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna come here and go. Come on. You don't, these ones, I always tell people, if there is a folder, if there are things that I want you to buy from me or to get from me or to ask of me, it's this one. Oh, you can never go wrong. This you can never go wrong. Almost every icon you need, you'll find it here, you know. So I just need the one for the venue. Where are we designing something for the venue? Is here. Okay, then what we're gonna do now, kick the bucket. We're gonna say church flyer templates by Prince. Double click, reduce, you know, and then just bring it in here like so. Can we make 3 lines maybe with this? How will 3 lines look like? How will 3 lines look like? Okay, so we bring it in here. What else can we add? What other icon can we get here and add there? What other icon can we get here and add there? Okay, so we can put don't miss, or we can just put for social media. I don't know. Okay, we'll use the one for dribble, but we'll make it like a site or something. We'll use the one for dribble, but we want to make it look like it's a site. Okay, and then we say churchflyertemplates.com. .go. Okay, to make things look a bit smooth, nice and easier, let's lock this layer, right? And then let us make this also 2 lines. Okay, church flyer templates, church flyer templates by Prince.com. Okay, near pay. I'll just say near pay. So we're gonna drag this at almost here, bring this here, bring this here, like so. Copy this part and then bring it here. I just love it, you know, but it's too close to each other. We just have to give it a bit of some spacing. Now I made a mistake, I'm too zoomed out. So let's just try. If it will not give me what I want, I'm gonna cut it into 2. and balance it manually, but this is good. So okay, 3 pixels or 3 distance or 3 separated. I'm done, guys. At this point, if I need to color this, I'll do it in the background. I'll do it in the background. Okay, so I'll do it in the background. Okay, so I think that's it. Maybe if you had the name of the church, what can we do? Even on top of there, we can write it. Just make it smaller, or maybe a church flyer templates stores. You know, we need to be, you know, like I tell people, flyers, they are very, very tricky. You can mess it up by just one thing. So you really need to be very careful with what you are doing. So for me, I can't put it here. It will look somehow. So if in real case, if this was real and the pastor doesn't mind, right? Because just there at the top, some pastors will say, no, leave it there at the top, you know. But if it was in real situation and then a pastor is, or the client I'm working with doesn't mind, then what I'm gonna do, what I can do in this case is either to remove the circle to create room for the church, or just make it like so, and then add the logo there. Oh no, let me get rid of this. You know, isn't there anything we can use here that looks like a church? What can we use here? This is nice, guys. We'll use the one for Twitter since it looks like the Holy Spirit. And now since Twitter is called what now? X. This is now for church. We are using it for church. Okay, so this is what I can do probably in a real situation, or if this will look like it's congested, we can opt to remove this and then add it in the number. This kind of just makes sense to me. Okay, so we can get our oh, we can add it here. Some people, they don't just mind, you know. And then maybe group it, and then you can reduce it just the opacity like so. But let us do one last thing, then I call my bye-byes. Let's make this a bit soft. Okay, a bit softer. And then, you know, we had that. Okay, guys, I can feel some noise in the background. People are getting busy. I think they can disturb me. I love you so much. My name is Prince. If you are new or you are old, you are already a subscriber, do the support I just need from you is a comment, it's a like, it's a share. Forget about the share. Just a comment, just a like. It means and goes a long way. And the goodness about this channel is that your like and your comment comes with a benefit. These templates, this template, the one that we did yesterday, if you have subscribed to if you are paid for the class, they are coming in for free. Yeah, that's just that. So please, if you do not have money to attend the class, you can comment pair in the comment section below if this is being watched, or you're watching this on YouTube, and above if you're watching this on Facebook. sorry, below, if you are watching this on here at YouTube, in the comment section you can just say pair. Even in the comment section on Facebook you can just comment pair. My details are provided in the description below on YouTube and above on Facebook. Hope I got that right. So just get in touch. If you don't want to drop a comment, you can get in touch and just say, Prince, pair me with someone, and I will gladly do just that. But I don't think it's wise that the date is very small. We might need to equal the size or something. Yeah. So my name is Prince. This file, yeah, you know what to do.